You fighting high elves today?
I don't like this.
Neither do we. I haven't killed one of those in a while.
Keep going. They're in a long way from fucking shelf camp.
Somewhere to the west, I think.
Hey,
In front of us, right here.
you go right now.
Merge circle formation. Everything paid. Let's move out. You're bottlenecking us. Come on.
The weird lady that did magic like that? Are you getting
Meddling with the balance of things is unwarranted and unwanted, and now you shall be dealt with.
Move. I don't know what that is. Move. Keep going forward.
Doesn't matter where he is.
Heavy shifting of the trees here.
Barony business.
Anonymously.
Yes.
Come on, Northman, isn't this what you live for?
Keep moving.
That's all I gotta do.
Gotta go.
God damn.
You know how
Minimal.
dwarves usually have like some sort of rock name? Mine's gonna be H trees. Call me H trees.
Every name's a rod cutter hates tree.
Invis. Okay. Okay.
Invis.
Oh. The bow's real. Ow.
I see.
So anyway, I was at the tavern last night.
There I was.
And this fat chick jumped up on the table and started dancing. So I met this orc. This fat chick jumped up on the table and started dancing. Says, "Wow, nice legs." She giggles and goes, "Oh, you really think so?" He says, "Yeah, and the other table would have collapsed by now."
Yeah?
You can tell who's heard me tell the joke every session. Yeah.
I think they're fun.
At least once every session I say that line.
Alright, you
Never heard. Yeah, Lennon just repeats
Dialogue. You learn this.
They're close. They're close. On our right.
Torches on.
Torches.
Nico, move over. Torches. On. Advance with me. You're sliding.
All the motion buttons.
Don't charge. Hold.
Kill him first.
Oh, can we talk first?
That one. Shoot that one.
She gets on our left.
Pause. As the fighting continues and several allies are killed by the encroaching, well-trained professional elves, you manage to hold your ground between grit and might, between the experience of mercenaries and the valor of friends. You see the tree behind you begin to shiver and crack as it takes form and begins to grow far larger than it was before. The elves, seeing this, look at each other, reform, and fall back without a second word.
Reform!
Let them go. Let them go. Hey, definitely need rolls.
As he looks up at you,
There is a look of fear, of panic, as if to say this is not how this was meant to go. And within moments, his body goes limp, and the blood slows to a trickle.
Hi. No. Celio! Celio, wake up! Celio, wake up!
Go get your rifles.
Rifleman.
Rifleman, with me.
Okay.
If you're the Imperials, get your rifles.
I want
If you're
them
not, stay
Imperials
them
are
elves.
gonna- Let me see.
My rifle!
I thought we're so are we elves again? Okay.
Elves
I
again.
want the
and then-
Imperials coming from back towards where the tree is. Where the party is now. I want them coming from that direction, as though you left from the tower.
Oh.
But so you'll be invisible. Obviously.
Yep.
There's a hill over in that
I
direction.
need
don't know
a
if you guys
Imperial
can see it.
Gunner specific.
Here, you know what? Actually, turn nameplates on. If you're one of
I
the
can give you a
Imperials,
rifleman if you'd
follow
like.
my nameplate.
Yep.
Here, I'm in the rifleman.
Yep. If you're Imperial,
you're not,
or
you're an elf.
Yeah, you're an elf.
Was in the rifleman.
There you go.
Yep. Ignore my name.
Anyone else need a rifleman? I'm a rifleman right now. Anyone need it?
No, I'm good. Remember, if you are Imperial, go over there where Kimchi's at.
Yeah, go Kimchi.
I think
This guy
I'm gonna get
here.
another.
If you're Imperial, go where Kimchi's at.
Don't forget, some riflemen should have a torch too.
Let's go and teleport over to Lenin. They're there.
Kimchi?
Yeah.
Do you want us, it says, are we pushing straight past them and trying to get to as close as Faye as possible before the volley?
They are going to fire into the group and target, and they're going to mostly aim towards Faye. But once they keep going, once they come to engage, you're going to look to break contact and fall back unless you're killed.
Okay.
Your advantage right now is your night killers.
Oh, no, I mean the
elves.
Or elves, yeah.
Yeah, because it says the elves are directly going to Faye.
Yeah, they're gunning for her as.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Much as they
She's the
can.
one who's doing all this.
Yeah.
When the Imperials come, it's gonna be half chaos. You weren't expecting that.
Yeah, it's free for all. It's
Oh,
a free
yeah.
for all then.
Yeah, this is 1v1v1.
Yep.
Yeah.
And.
Also, stay invisible right now, guys, just in case.
Yeah. Also, Kimchi, just to rectify, who all is the well-trained on their side, so it can be,
Yeah.
respected.
Oh God, I forgot.
Kang, Kaz, the dwarf.
Yeah.
Kaz is well trained. Morin's
I mean, that's
well
the
trained.
four I know that's on their side.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's probably the 4. In general, though, yeah. Just focus on having good fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Yep.
You've all been doing this a while.
I do.
You know what you're doing. I don't know why I tried to say anything. Exactly, Lyra.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I should add that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Did the one-offs all die already, or
There's one
no,
left,
the
and they're
last
gonna
one's
die in
here.
this last one.
Yeah, they're about to die.
All right, can I snipe them?
I mean, it's gonna be. They're gonna kill in the arrow volley.
Do you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you want someone to be the FX avatar, Kimchi, for the arrow volley, or no?
No, we have a prop for that.
Yeah.
Now.
I'll just have the arrow volley effect go off for a bit before before you guys charge in.
The FX model is a thing of the past. The future is now, old man.
No need
I'm not
for
gonna lie,
people
though,
to be the
blowing
FX.
sky
We
out
have
with
props for
arrows
that.
and that FX model is so fucking cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what the group's up to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stand near the archers.
The future is old man
try to,
now.
like, direct and point at targets and stuff. And try to cover you guys from Gambit and other people who are trying to be sneaky.
Oh no.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing bad ever happens in the woods. He'll be okay.
The woods hunger. The woods feast.
Yeah, they don't got Soma. So
No,
we have no Oh god. Lyra, who's Nat Wand?
I don't know. I just see that
It's
people are saying
Paladin.
at least the 2 nat 1s are gone.
Oh,
So-
I attacked him.
No.
I messed him up.
Oh,
with the
not the
scarecrow.
I fucked up the Scarecrow. Oh yeah, that's my fault. Oopsie.
Oh, you and me both, buddy.
He tried to fight me. Oh no.
Damn, I guess that's what he gets for being a terrorist.
Yeah, fucking
Terrorism? Kinda cringe, guys. Not gonna lie.
I don't know.
You could
blowing up
fucking
the skull
Counter-Strike.
was pretty based.
I mean,
We're
yeah.
gonna rush A, right? We're rushing A.
Counter
Yeah, we're rushing.
Strike.
No, we're rushing B.
Kinda cringe. Max.
We're gonna rush. We're gonna fake rush B. Go down mid.
D dust.
So we're rushing tree.
Rush tree.
Rush tree. Rush
Rush
tree.
tree C.
Wait, would that make us counter-terrorists?
You know what? Actually, yeah, the Wood Elves are the terrorists.
Bomb has
The
been
PCs are the evil ones of this world.
No,
Everyone
the
knows
Wood
that.
Elves are the
evil
Viet
people.
Cong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did kind of pull
so
up half a
the
country.
communists,
So
got
like,
it.
I mean, that was
Kind
a
of
bit
mean,
in
to be
season
honest.
2. How it was
Yeah.
like
I rem-
the NPCs treated PCs like they were shape changers and didn't care for this world because they had no consequences. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, the PCs have no care for this world. They just move from one setting to the next.
What? That's not true.
fucking monsters.
They don't care for
Everyone
where they're
hates
at. They
you,
just destroy it in the
Samuel.
end.
Man, those darn.
Would
I don't want to fight my wood friends. Can we call like Faye like
Fair of us.
corruptor or something like mean for what she's doing to the trees?
Defiler.
Defiler.
Ugly.
Fucking them?
Fucking.
Call her ugly.
Fucking.
I'm meant to have 7 riflemen there. Do you want to be a
Times
rifleman?
change now, bitch.
Wait, are you supposed to have more?
We're meant to have
Don't
one
think
more,
so.
but there's
Oh.
not one more over there. There's meant to be 7 in total, because Brunswick said get 7 rifles. There's 6 of us over there, I think.
Stupid idiot head.
Well, but you get your ass over there.
Colored poop.
Yeah, I came over to get one more person.
Oh, how much you want to bet?
Sure.
Your thing here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
York died. He fucked
Alright,
off.
just go grab a rifle.
So we need someone to be a rifleman over there.
I'm good. I'm more of a tree-hugging elf, to be honest.
Yeah.
Someone's going, I think.
Fucking not here.
hear the shifting of.
You all hear the shift.
The shifting! The ground!
It's the player character changing skin again for the next season.
Oh.
God damn
One
it,
of
not
the
again.
focus NPCs did try to throw flash powder, but I don't think it was caught last fight. That would have been interesting. All on the line.
Fuck you, flash powder.
But I flash powder your flash powder.
Man, I sure do hope a bunch of people don't come out of
Counter
nowhere.
flash powder.
Two
flashes.
I grab the flash powder and I detonate it in my hand.
I
just
eat
like
the flash
Soma
powder. DM.
wanted.
I snort it. I'm high.
I take the flash powder out of the
I
hand,
ingest
put it in
it.
my mouth.
I drink it.
Don't snort flash powder, please.
We're snoring the flash powder.
I pour the flash powder into my drink, then drink it.
It's like that scene from Atlantis.
You gain
where
extra
the guy
vitamin
is
C.
like, did you drink that? Oh no, it's nitroglycerin. Don't move.
Don't move.
Nitroglycerin?
You
I
said
barely knew
that.
her.
Oh no, it was flash powder.
Oopsie.
Rich in vitamin D and essential minerals like zinc.
I love rocks. Boy, I love rocks.
I knew I was right.
No.
Oh, the night share again. Hell yeah, Darky.
I think we only have 3 of us set up.
Yeah.
But you know.
Make sure my bow doesn't disappear.
This shit caught me off guard.
Huzzah.
Hello.
Aye aye.
I have a torch in my hand already. I have a torch in my hand. Okay. Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh boy, I sure do love my bow and arrow. I sure hope nothing bad happens
we
to it.
stand up thing, like we're all like laying down and stand up and stuff.
No, we'll just appear.
No.
We're just gonna appear as
No,
the light.
we're appearing.
Yeah,
There's
we're
no
just
need
here.
for extra
They
movement. They
fucking
can't see us.
ready.
There's also a tree in front of us. Also, they're close, so let's be quiet.
Yeah, there's a fucking tree in front of us.
for the crossfire.
Pause.
The maiden begins to cast her magic. You see green lights begin to glow as it carries forth into the tree itself. As it does so, the entire area is illuminated. And in those few seconds, you hear around 15 or 20 immediate twangs of bows rolling. Markle, you will hit the ground just in time for your arrows to go right past your head. Maxos, with a 6 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, you will take an arrow to the shoulder. Heim, with a 16, the arrow is meant for your heart, will bounce off of your steel. Tamara, with an 11, the arrow will embed directly below your throat in your leather. Your life spared. Vero, with a 13, several arrows will puncture your leather, but not hurt you. Several of the woodmen will be absolutely peppered with arrows sticking out of them, but they are rather unharmed, rolling at advantage for those behind them. With a natural 20, L, plus 4, the woodmen keep you safe. Rolling for you, Faye. I got a bit of math to do here. With a critical 1, plus 4, plus 6, for your wood bonus, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Holy shit.
11, hitting the threshold for no damage. The woodmen save your life. Arrows meant for your throat just whizzing past your face. Kaz, rolling. The 3 plus 6, 7, 8, 9. An arrow finds its way into your left side, digging deep between plates, causing you to grit your teeth. Morian, rolling. Armor value? With a 9 plus 4, no damage, as those arrows whiz dangerously close past your face. With a 6 plus 6, this mercenary will just barely avoid damage as the arrows dink off the back of her plate. Rojaheen, rolling. With a 5 plus 5 for a 10, one arrow will find its way into the back of your shoulder. Major wound.
Yeah.
Gallo, rolling. With a critical 1, plus full plate for 5/6 major wound as it finds a gap under your arm. Tang, rolling. With a 7 plus 6, no damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Rolling. With a 16, several arrows will dink into the tall shield of this merc. Marin, rolling. And taking into effect your major, rolling for Harry. You will see an arrow almost slowed down in time. It seems almost to be lined up just over Harry's shield and for his throat. You'll quickly slide to the side and kick Harry in his side, sending him tumbling to the ground, and you will take an arrow directly to your chest with a 3. At this time, you will be under heavy arrow fire. Unpause.
My arrow, my bow.
As some of you begin to get on your feet, Timur launches himself forward and throws into the air a flash powder. And with a 12, it detonates above your heads where you weren't looking. And you see several of the elves clutch their faces and drop their bows, pulling their swords as they stumble forward. Unpause!
Get down there!
DM, flash powder up. Great. On the side.
Don't want to do this to you.
DM query, does Kaz have multi-fighting?
Yes, she does.
Understood, rolling.
Non-lethal.
With a critical 1 plus your armor, you sustain a major injury as the sheer skill of the enemy before you outpaces yours, knocking your carrying your weapon away and taking advantage of the opening.
17
Pause! You see as the female mercenary comes rushing forward, her weapons up, looking to fill the gap next to Rojaheen. The elf directly in front of Ro pulls a knife from their belts and throws it directly at the female mercenary. You hear and a sound of breaking glass. Suddenly, the woman screams in pain as acid on her belt is struck by the dagger. She writhes all over the place and it eats through her armor and her flesh and sprays across the backs of those fighting. Unpause! I'm not interested in killing you. Flee while you still can. Get out of here!
What happened to my NPC mirror? What happened to my shit?
Pause. As the brutal fighting continues and the apparent skill of the elves begin pushing the allies back, as Faye continues to struggle to pull the sickness and ichor from the old wounded tree, you hear an odd sound. You hear it before you see it. Several of you fighting along the flank see several elves thrown backwards. Explosions of blood as you hear cracks coming from off to your side as one of the hilltops near you is illuminated and rifles fire blindly into the fight, several aiming for Faye. Rolling. Faye, with a 5 plus 4 thanks to the woodman and your 6 for armor, the woodman absorb most of the blows. Once again with an 11, and once again with a natural 20, your saviors do their job. Unpause!
Let's gambit. Does anybody have any flash powder? We need cover.
Pause. Yes.
I want to just sneak up there and see if I can get some.
Oh.
Load. Loading.
Cover each other. Pushing up.
Reloading.
Keep up the fire, boys. Understood, sir.
All right, gentlemen. What's it behind us? Fuck you. Bayonets. Keep up the fire! Yeah.
13, 15, 20, the woodmen do their job. We'll need to get a lot closer than that. Come on. Friends, I'm just gonna run past them, throw it. Understood.
Give me his crossbow.
One of the riflemen on the side. Judge your intent and a round rips through your belly, Timmer. So what do we do though? Going for the tree. Just trying to distract them.
Powder rolling. As the riflemen are firing from out of fucking nowhere, another flash powder comes up the flank and detonates with a 17 in your faces. Most of them drop their rifles and begin to pull back in good order. Unpause.
DM. Before the closest one runs, Harry's gonna use a throwing knife.
Rolling. With a 6, you'll throw the knife, but it will fly out into the darkness.
One more thing.
Yep.
When I went up there and punched one in the face, I was gonna try and grab one of their like heraldry or something to like as evidence for them being fucking pieces of shit. So was I able to grab anything? You know, +2.
Yeah, it would be with a +2, wouldn't it? Let's see. 3 + 2. Markle, unfortunately. The minute they saw you, you bolted out of there to avoid drawing their fire.
Yeah.
Head up, force him, and force the mouth of the bottle between his jaws to force him to drink it. Yes.
Healing roll right here, tier 2. On him. There you are.
15 + 2 for each 17. Success.
Kept their attention. So I ran through the dark with a flash powder and hopped out in the ridge. Got rid of the rifle.
A new tier 2.
You feel better? Really?
Understood.
Scale that out.
I assume no torches for these guys.
All of us?
No torches. Oh. Max size, everyone. Max size.
Remember, there's a match eye height button. Click on church, match eye height.
It's just scaling all the way up.
We're walking.
I'll be on the right flank with the torch in my hand. Someone might be on the left. I'll just...
God damn it.
I wasn't ready for that.
I feel quite hungry.
this one? Yeah.
I mean, y'all don't speak, so.
Yeah, none of you talk.
No, just for sounds.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Is grunting fine, or is that also counts as no speaking?
No, you don't have lungs, so there's no voice or air.
I miss my lungs.
MP, why are you trying to push your whole titties out? Just the way you were posturing.
Oh no, that's so much worse.
His arms.
Okay.
They can't hear that.
Who's rolling a dude back there? Can I get a hit of that?
Look, son of a tree. Boing.
My bad.
I'm gonna sit down.
This is this one. No. Trying to find the.
Might be.
Jackie, are you trying to take a break?
Ain't your mandated 15-minute break yet? How dare you be slacking on our unpaid job?
Ow. In between my fingers are dry. Ow.
Who has a torch?
I do.
Alright, Runite does. Perfect. And then Budgie. Budgie.
My dry ass skin.
As you continue to stand here, passing things out, getting yourselves replenished, a couple of you notice something strange. The woodmen standing next to you, their smaller limbs and branches seem to shift and shake every once in a while. And then you notice the grass around you shimmer once in a while and shake. And you realize as you look around more in your lights that it's happening to everything around you, the flowers, the trees. You see some of the stones on the ground shimmer. You hear a voice.
Favor Farron, you have been a blight long enough. This shall be dealt with now. I have had enough of your impudence.
The word rockets through you all, a sense of heavy dread. You whip your head in direction of Eshmatalas as you see all along a ridgeline, lights begin to flicker off of things lumbering in the distance, massive in size. 20, 30, 40, 100, whatever they are, they move their long legs at a lumbering pace, and they continue to head in your direction.
Go.
Let us do what must be done. I have to draw everything in from all the trees, from the central point of the grove, from the great trees.
I think it's just Greyskins, right?
Yeah, just Greyskins.
These are Oak.
We chased those mercenaries so far, dude.
Yeah.
Are we starting immediately with big boys?
Well, we're all Grey Orcs. I think there's gonna be trolls too. Trolls, absolutely. There's gonna
I
be
know.
trolls, too.
People who were assigned.
I'm trying to figure. Okay.
They were
This
assigned.
heavy
They were-
trolls.
Can we
Yeah.
have hobgoblins?
You guys.
Good one, boss.
I can't wait to punch.
Zug zug.
My best friend.
Zug zug zug.
You got a torch on you, you know that, right?
The orcs are all gray,
Yeah.
and all as dangerous as they can be. Frantic under Arkoth.
Figured we're gonna need it.
All Grey, frantic under Arkoth, understood.
Yeah, no slacker orcs allowed.
Hell yeah.
If you're a troll and an ogre, you're facing the golems.
Obligatory
Wait.
water break, everybody. Get your water.
I
Drink
know,
water.
that's cool. Oh yeah, drink water.
Am I still a troll? Yes, I'm still a troll. I think so.
I'm still a troll, but winter trolls called in.
Squirt of lemon.
Squirt
of lemon.
Squirt of lemon. Trolls do. They basically fight the golems, I think. The DMs will let us know, but I think immediately. I can't see the episode planning. I don't know if you
Squirt of
can.
lemon in your water makes it all the better.
Gonna bash him.
Oaks and ogres first wave.
A little bit of troll snot too.
Hobgoblins
You-
and ogres third.
You imagine this: you're an elf. You live for hundreds of years, trained countless of those years.
I'll be an orc
Get
first.
clocked upside the head by one troll. He reaches down for you. Reaches down to you. You expect him to crush your skull, but no, he reaches into his pocket and squirt of lemon.
Wait, no big boys.
Worse than death, my boy.
I don't.
Which one is orcs and
Just
ogres?
wish to enact justice without
Orcs and
killing.
ogres. So not trolls, but
Yes,
ogres.
that's for bridge one.
Yeah, this is a troll that you would write, I'm sure.
Oh,
My
Where's the fucking other one?
You need the one that's right behind you.
Dylan's got it. Dylan's got it.
Zug zug. Okay, cool.
Oh no, this one broke.
I'm still a big guy, right? Even though I crashed.
For one side of the
Yes,
wall,
you are.
not just put it up on the
Hey.
wall.
Mountain. I'm going to make a wizard
Actually, how
that
late is
acts
the
like the
grove?
Wizard
Can they
King.
see, like,
who-
stuff easily at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the light without night vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my night.
As you continue about your movements, being not too far away, you can hear the thunderous sound of stone cracking in the distance and the yells of alarm bells coming from the distance of the iron mine.
The iron. Oh shit.
It's the gang. It's the gang. Hi, boys. How's it going?
We got narrated.
Me and gang for real.
Me out for a second. Yeah, I can see it.
So many Microsofts for me.
I will
Spin while you're a different person.
Darky, just one check first.
The Wizard King has reached.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
On human, I
Just
can
hide in
see
a tree when you respawn too.
Yep, I'll do it on the run up. I'll have it on the run up and I'll just turn it off, just so they can like see us.
What does an area that is all green look like to a colorblind person?
Red or something.
Not like fully clear. It's just shades
Oh, okay.
together.
I see.
So similar shades, I can't see the difference. So that is just like a pure green wall.
Oh, well, that's the
So
same
there's
for
no
us
different
right
colors.
now.
I assume there's different colors. Like, or different
45?
shades.
No, there's not. If there is, then I'm also colorblind. It's just solid green.
But
Other than the
like
trees.
a lime green.
I just it's
Like-
yeah, it's just like
hungry for smooth
it's just like
flesh.
a wall. I can't see past it or anything.
Oh, dude. He's got Mr. Spiky out. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we can't either, though.
My belly's so jiggly.
Okay.
Fun
I'm not
club.
left out.
Yeah! That'd be a super nerf if we could see through it, but you couldn't. That'd be bad.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, he just broke that goblin's hips.
Why did you do that?
Is
That
there no
goblin had a
setting
family.
for-
How
for
could you?
Good. Colorblind
You're
mode in
next.
VRChat.
It's I can see every color.
Like, is unfair.
No, it's just
It's just like you show me two similar shades of green, I can't tell.
It becomes
That's why I have a
one
hard
person.
swap of colors because it just kind of blends together.
I see.
Axe. Question?
Oh my god.
My stick with rock.
You can't take me anywhere.
Back his stick.
I thought it was because you know this infection, but you know.
As Faye speaks, her voice echoes throughout the entirety of the grove. You hear her plead with her goddess to protect the forest, to give her the strength to maintain the Sabine, to expel this evil and this enemy. The very ground shakes as she speaks, as the sky lights up with a bright green, and you see the unthinkable and the unexplainable.
The golems?
I think we're reaching different parts.
I hope they find us.
Oh shit.
Behind us.
Oh, it's the trees, I think.
Yeah, it's the other trees.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. All the trees that she lit up.
Happy 4th of
Maso
July.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's a good omen.
Christmas trees.
We're gonna eat good tonight, boys.
So the way that
No, it's a bad omen. We didn't bring any green orcs with us.
the 23rd and stuff.
I'm a get it.
I assume different
don't
parts
need
of the
'em.
sections have spots that we can
Yeah,
reach.
both agree.
Which then will be different waves. of stuff.
I wish we could reenact the Lord of the Rings thing. I want to carry the barrel, run it down, and then the torch.
Hold on, I got you.
I do know that. I already know the rings, but I do know that.
Is it my fault?
There's texture in there.
Oh,
so it's
it's
cool.
fine. Yeah, you might just need to
We
respawn
shall
and come back
rain
to us.
down death
Respawn
from
and come
above.
back to us.
That's why I was like, I just
Any green magic will do nothing.
Who's carrying the barrel?
Against our
Who's holding
giant
the torch?
brutish
Run, jump on the
hands,
barrel
we shall
of
crush them
TNT.
into a fine
Let's do it.
paste, and then lick it up off the ground.
I have the torch. I have the torch.
There we go.
But you can't do it because you're
I'll race you.
What are y'all racist? Why am I the only troll?
Oh, okay.
All enemies teleport to Brunswick.
Oh, enemies teleport to Brunswick. Oh, enemies teleport to Brunswick.
All right, Brunswick's moving. Get ready. You're right along the palisade. You hear the sound of a dull explosion and the shattering of wood. pour through.
Why is it back? Go away.
It all becomes clear in this moment as you continue to fight for your lives. The orcs were hesitant because they believed it was a dryad. The proof is had, or so they think. And with the barrier down, the palisade is assailed, and the creatures pour in by the hundreds. They continue to pour over the hilltop.
Assist you up.
More and more.
Oh, lovely.
Golems do what they can, but they're being overwhelmed. These will be your last lives, last lives. Last lives. No more respawns. Last lives, last lives. Have you hear Kimchi? You do? Yeah. Again, last lives, there's no more respawns. Die, go invisible, follow me.
Golems, plug it! Don't let them through!
the woodmen form themselves together and go to sleep, interlocking, forming another wall. But you hear cracking somewhere further within. Or oh, I have like no fucking frames.
I'm fighting soda and all I see is like 1 frame a second, or like it's just cutting in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I can't tell what's happening.
That's a shame. I feel you.
It's my PC. I know why.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe that's what we'll have to do.
Teleport to me. Cowboy, boy, one boy. I may.
One boss.
Second wave. Orcs, ogres, and trolls. Get ready. We do rolls real fast for the injured. If you need rolls, hands in the air. If you need rolls, hands in the air. Yes, rolling. 17 plus 6. 6 plus 6, you're good. You guys have chain now, right? So it's plus 3. Okay, no injuries. Do you need rolls? Or are you good?
Where am I getting that armor from? I didn't know no chain man.
20, you're good. Lisa, what do you need?
Bring it down to a 2.
5 plus 4, major wound.
Man, if only Samuel had stayed long enough to grow his tusk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And you can bring it.
Yeah.
You can bring it
If
to
only he could.
Always somewhere out of sight. What do you need?
Jeremy, bring it down a notch.
That is a 14 plus your armor halved, you're fine.
Hans, bring it down a notch.
This is an intervention. This is an intervention. You need to stop breaking people's necks.
Present. We need.
Larry! What?
9 plus 2, you're good to go. Who else? Anyone else?
Why would you do this? Probably because I'm a sociopath with a long history of violence. Oh. I don't understand how you keep forgetting that.
First
I don't
time?
understand how you keep forgetting that.
I'm going
You continue to cast as best as you can. You feel energies like you've never seen before whipping through you and your body. You hear the screams and fighting outside, non-stop, going back and forth.
Yes.
Your wood elves are
Punchy boys, I
dying,
love
your
punchy
golems are breaking, but they're holding the line. They're holding the line.
I want to fucking beat the shit out of people. I want to fucking punch people. I want to fucking kill people. I want to fucking kill them with my fists. I want to fucking strangle.
The second wave of magic. As you reaffirm your control over the scene. As you reaffirm that you are this forest's master. As you continue to shift your way through the magics, you feel the Elder Trees pulse again, sending another wave into the sky as the magic continues to spread, and you feel your very body strain, Faye, but you will focus.
That's not the only thing about the spread, you know what I mean?
What understood? Yes.
Whoa.
Yep. You hear the magic firing off into the sky again, just as you hear the sound of a palisade detonating in this direction.
Kablooey.
All right. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Golems and trolls prioritize each other. Dragon Legend, go after Markle. Give him a good fight. One charge through the line towards you. Markle's eyes fixated directly on you. Shifts through the battle, circling around the enemy. Dragon Legend, head for Markle, please.
Above you.
Oh, never mind. Dowie swings in the back, glancing off of the armor.
He's gonna jump up and grab your throat.
Running in! Fourth face!
He's pulling you down.
You aim your bow upwards, with a 4. You don't know if your arms are PL? No, if the whole situation is overwhelming. It definitely shoots into the ogre. Feelings. As you look to the left, several golems getting thrown around. This is where it all comes crashing down. Surge forward. Nobody should be waiting in the back line. Push through. Engage any of them who have no one to fight. Struggling to fight the one in front of it, he strikes it several times, but it brings the axe down, shattering the woodman. You run forward to Thule, and you drive your sword forward over your shield, and you find torches inside, brackish black blood pouring out as you cut through lung and chest. Yeah, normal bit. The blade comes down and the head rolls. Super aggressive push through the center. Leroy, through the center! Head for Faye. Head for Faye, Leroy. Wade slowly through the water. A heavy weight on your back, troll, as something jumps on you. You look over your shoulder and you see a troll heading your way. The only thing between you and death is Sigvana dancing across its back. You see them swinging their weapon, desperately trying to keep the troll from reaching you. You see flames engulfing your grove as you hear the palisade crash and break. It's everything or nothing. You feel the pain of the forest, how it creaks and cracks and begs for mercy. I understand. The troll continues to lumber forward. It grabs the wood thing and throws it into you, Sigvana, and it advances towards Faye. Many wounds accrued, but it has one target. It gets closer. Present. Understood. With an 18, you'll throw the flash powder and blind the beast, and its club will come down a foot to the side of Faye. Just missing her because of your flash powder. You glance a look over your shoulder and see a massive fell not a feet from you by your most loyal.
Put it down. Put them all down.
All right, last lives. You're pulling back. Last lives.
You're way too big. Come on, this like isn't even fair, right? Yeah, I'm sure you totally understand me.
Better than what?
Oh, fuck.
Michael with an 8 is his body. As the troll runs into you, send you flying back to where yourself
Sorry. Yeah, I guess you
Alright, you have time to rest. Kimsey, go ahead and rebuild the wall here with palisades, please.
Finish it off. And in the back of the head, spear.
Do not click the button.
Brunswick, do you want the golems dying and coming back?
No, there's only a set amount of golems.
Understood.
And this next fight, one of them is going to die. Faye, as you continue to pray, Faye, as you continue to pray,
I'm okay.
a little voice in the back of your head, caretaker, it whispers, as you hear a detonation in the direction of the gate and the splintering of wood. The man of red and gold. He's here. All right. I have arrived.
I'm fine, trust me.
Kim,
Please, I'm fine, stop.
Yes, sir.
I have blown the gate open. I'm gonna make my way to Faye. And you know, I explained to you what's supposed to happen, yeah?
I'm hearing stuff
Good.
that I shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, me too. I'm on a laptop running this at 10 FPS. Shit happens. Rolling for the shield. A 3 with a troll blow.
One way or another.
You didn't realize it, but the shield strike.
Make sure our front line is okay.
Do me a favor and DM that one of the golems are destroyed and crumbles.
You got it.
That's the one that's in my way. I only want one in my way.
Stay with Yalo, and if he retreats, you go with him. You hear me?
I'm going right for its core. Well, I didn't think this would be the way. But it seems it is.
What is this?
Before you get your strongest.
Grab it in. Okay.
Everyone's dogpile.
I'd be very careful if I were you.
Fisk.
One wrong move. I think we know how this ends. You have become exactly what I said you would. One step forward and she's dead. Do you understand?
Please, don't.
You have long escaped retribution. Long escaped what you've always been meant to pay for. That ends today. So whatever last words you have. Now's the time.
Hold on.
Do not do this, please. I'm sorry that I drew. Please. You away, all because I listened to an elder tradition.
Do you not see what she's become? The strength that she has accrued. That she is becoming just as bad as a dryad to the north. You are allowing evil to take root. She is no better than the corrupted dryads. One more step and she's dead. Do you understand me? If you think that you can get close enough to save her, you're wrong. Drop the staff.
This is... I'm not touching it.
You will turn me into you if you do this.
I'm confident I can make my way out when I'm done.
Can we talk about this?
Yes, yes. Talk.
Can we talk about this? Yes.
The stage of talking is quiet, witch. The stage of talking is quiet.
in these conversations.
Do you not see what's in front of you?
Yes. Somebody trying to make a home for themselves, protect
A
themselves.
home for themselves. Do you understand that the root of everything that is now assailing this province comes from people like her and what they're capable of? That once they believe that they understand good and evil, whatever they decide is righteous is what lives, and whatever they decide is dark and ill will die.
And what's that to say that any different? That are you going to make those arbitrations yourself?
That would work if I was an Imperial, but I'm not. The armor is the armor. It is what it is.
What about everyone else in Nodus?
As you stand here
What
talking,
is happening
you
here?
hear other parts of the palisade begin to get assailed. The people in Nodus are about to be wiped out thanks to whatever she's awoken.
Then let us protect them!
It would not be something that needed to be protected from if she was already
They would have come
dead.
anyway!
You're doing nothing but stalling her to fix it.
There would be nothing to fix if she was a plain god!
Please. With Yarrow,
And this
go to the wall. You all need to
is
go
guilty
now.
of the Glee of death!
Protect the wall!
I must pay for it!
Row, the wall! The wall!
No, please, please.
Go, please. We need help.
I'm sorry, please. You wanted to save me. You wanted to save us. Then save us. Please. Save us, please. Justice.
Eyes wide, trembling almost. His eyes focus a little bit more.
You're not wrong, Blaze. I was used as a tool.
You are a tool of that existence. But even I can understand the trouble you hear everyone else will die with you. Fine. Just for today. There's a common enemy. You have help to thank.
Thank you.
Continue the concentration. Otherwise I will fail.
Kimchi, you ready at the next breach?
I do not know where the breaches are, which, from the
They're
gate,
along
where
the
is it?
wall.
Okay.
Just find one.
Yeah, I got you.
Secure the breaches when they appear.
I had a flash powder ready if he was going to turn his case.
You see him sheath the throwing knife.
Please, help him. Our enemy of our enemy is our friend.
If he comes to
Alright, NPCs, I'm on the other side of the new breach. Teleport on me.
This one is hobgoblins and ogres, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
That it is.
Hobgoblins, not normal.
Time to go from low voice to
Hobgoblins.
Hobbo gobbo.
Hob.
I don't have it.
Water time.
I'm looking. Goblin?
I'm turning into a hob right now.
Perfect, thank you. I will close.
All right.
No.
Runs if you're facing the gate, it's to the left of it.
Maybe.
Everyone,
But none of us are probably officers, so.
get ready.
Boink. Hobgoblins and ogres. Hobgoblins and
Get up against the wall. Where I am.
Where?
3, 2, 1, charge.
I'm going to need Arkoff. And the next wave, I'm going to need Arkoff. Understood.
Tank with a 12 as it's distracted with the stone golem. You'll swing the sword into the thigh and feel as it punctures through the meat of the giant creature before you. What are you three trying
Good shot. Good. How?
Yep.
Impossible. Three ogres break free. Head to Faye. Lennon, go straight for Faye. Full speed. Slip such a leg.
The slam its mix down into the ground, just missing you only barely for an 11. It tumbles to the ground, its massive weight being its downfall, and the horde descends upon it.
Yep. Two injury rolls, one anti-armor.
11. All right, we're not going to give them a chance to breathe. As soon as you die, the next breach point. Kimchi, next breach point. You heard?
Got it. Yep, I'm
Excellent.
on it.
As soon as you guys die, teleport to Kimchi.
All right, I'm getting into position.
want this attack to force us all the way back to the center. Okay, so you guys die. Teleport to King 2 and begin your assault. Wave 4. Ogre shock troops led by a troll officer.
And Arkoth will be joining.
Regan is your officer. Make sure you form around him.
I've never been called a boss before. Okay, I'm here now, boys. Hello.
Hell yeah. Hi, Mr. Warchief.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here now, fuckers.
Alright. I am the troll.
Ogres.
Troll officer.
They want ogre shots.
Cregan?
Yes.
Cregan? Yep. Change into the officer helm, the other armor. It's the second helm. There you go. Turn off the first helm. There.
All right.
Beautiful.
Looks like we're ready.
Water. A little bit of water.
Run so you're aware it's going to be to the left of that breach that just happened.
Make sure you use a bunch of explosions to warn everyone.
Yep. I've already got you. Come on. We're breaking in, boys.
Back on the menu.
3, 2, 1.
This is breach 4 or breach 5?
I don't know.
Yep, I'm taking that.
Pause.
As the fighting gets worse and worse and the unit of ogre shock troopers led by a troll officer rips through the line, it's clear that the outer area is being lost as Arkoth himself begins to step onto the battlefield. And you begin your retreat to the center aisle. Those caught behind, like the woodmen, are cut down. Unpause.
Slow down a little bit, guys. Let them catch up.
As the fighting rages all around you, the yells and screams of both beasts and defender. Marin, you find yourself on your knees in front of the elder tree, blood pouring from your wounds. Your ideals have kept you moving forward. Your beliefs have kept your spear steady. You have fought and fought and fought for what you believe is right. It has kept you on a path of righteousness, not by your decision, but by that of the tenets that you tried to live by. The humble life of a monk that you tried to exude, having learned from those around you, and trying to change your ways, you maybe a little recklessly throw your life on the line for others. But ideals and morality are not armor, and sometimes the weapons of evil can pierce the purest of hearts. You have accrued 3 criticals, and now the dice must decide your fate. You killed so many in Boylun for all the wrong reasons. You did unspeakable things, atrocious things. It was a life you were led into by the people around you, and perhaps you were shaped by your environment, but your environment did not commit the things you did with your own 2 hands. The ones you look down at now, soaked with your own blood, but you don't see yours, do you? You see the blood of those that you wronged when you were much younger and more naive. The people that you killed for a boss that cared for nothing but profit. Wars and battles between gangs ripping apart Boylun and the people who tried to live within it. To what? Move spice? Silver and gold. You hated it. At least you grew to hate it. The very markings upon your flesh, constant reminders of what you were and what you did and the type of life that you led, you hated it. And one day you stripped it all from you. You refused to add to the evil in the world anymore. You wound up at the Jade Fist Monastery, an outcast at first. But your master and the people there were very welcoming. The other monks, willing to teach you right from wrong, willing to rewire you from the start, acknowledging that you were hurt and damaged by the world around you. You trained endlessly every single day. Not just your body, but your mind as well. And something about it felt clean. It felt good. Like a blacksmith taking metal to his forge and reshaping old steel into something anew. You felt yourself rekindled and shaped into something that you could respect. Many years passed, and you left the monastery, pilgrimages across Gradia, looking to do the right things to right wrongs. You have bled for the common person again and again. You have volunteered for duties that so many others have not come back from. You have fought in helpless battles emerging barely victorious. But now blood runs down your body, limbs are heavy, and your wounds many. The fighting around you is a loud din of steel and rock and flesh and screams. You want to help, you want to do what you know is right, but your body feels so weak. Your body feels so tired. Reminiscent of all the physical work you did, the errands you ran up the steep temple steps, all to humble you. But now, as humble as you are, there's not hubris that pours from you, but lifeblood. You see the looks of those around you. Markle's dark, gaunt eyes staring at the ground, listening to the battle around him, his own wounds accrued. The green glow coming from Faye, standing next to you, her eyes with tears in their corners, looking at you. Lisa, behind you, despondently holding a sword and a shield covered in blood. These people need you. They need you. By Asara, you cannot yet be done. You can't. This cannot be it. A memory comes back to when you were face down on the ground, your master balancing on one foot on your back, saying, "One more! Push!" But you could not do it. "One more! Push!" And you struggled, your arms shaked, but you could not do it. And they rapped you on the back of the head with a broomstick and said, "One more! Push!" And you pushed as hard as you could, and your body ached and your arms shook, and you told yourself, "There's no way. It's not possible. You're too tired." And by the time you were done thinking it, you had pushed yourself up. Same as then, you do so now, Marin, with a 14 on your death roll. You shakily push yourself to your feet, your wounds clotting as you return to the fray. Unpause! Alright, push them hard. This is it. Mark off. Do your thing. Come from all sides of the center aisle. You need not just use the bridge. If you die, come back as gray orcs. Unless you are predetermined as heavies. Timothy, I need the end by the elder tree, please. Never mind, Nick's got it. Pause! You see as Faye lifts her staff into the sky as the group is surrounded with both hands and slams it down to the ground as you see tendrils come out and a shockwave blasts all enemies off their feet as the tendrils stabilize her allies. As soon as the shockwave goes out, the tendrils let go as all enemies are knocked off their feet.
Is my voice global right now?
Yes, yes, it is. Remember, as you die, come back as gray orcs. Do not run all the way to the front. Just come out of the water. Just come out of the water. Gray orcs.
Pause.
Bro, you take out your flash powder and you throw it at Arkoth, the Undying. As you do so, you hurl it straight at him, and with a 9, with his free hand, he bats it out of the way and it detonates nowhere near him. Unpause!
Take the small one for me if you would.
Pause! Arkoth, you grab Harry with ease, crunching his arm as you do so, as something is thrown at you, rolling. A glass vial is thrown at Arkoth with a 6. It hits him in the side of the head, and you hear a sizzling as flesh dissolves as does metal. And you watch slowly as the flesh begins to reconstitute itself and stitch itself back together. However, rolling for Harry.
Oh no, splash damage.
Harry, with a 7, armor value halved. This acid hits you as well, being as close as you are. It starts to eat through the side of the helmets and side of your clothing, and it burns heavily. A major wound as you pull away from Arkoth, tumbling to the ground. Unpause!
the side. He's an expert.
Pause. Faye once again raises her staff in the air, blood coming from her nose. She slams it down as tendrils hold her allies in place, and a shockwave sends all the enemies to their back. Arkoth goes tumbling through one of the trees behind him into the water. Unpause!
Arkoth retreats. Enemies, covered retreats. Push the center. Push the center. One more wave of enemies showing that Arkoth's retreating. Fighting advance, Woodmen. Fighting advance. Meet the Woodmen in battle. Give them a good last push. Gather, Woodmen, it's your time to shine. Kick them out of the fucking grove. Orcs, attack the Woodmen. You're fighting retreat. Take the debris, seal the gate. As I wait for them to come back.
Tell me when.
When? You watch as the treemen form all around the gate, and while it no longer looks like a palisade, they all harden and petrify, blocking the entrance. That's one way of doing it, I guess.
Bruns?
Yes, continue. I'm not dying here.
Lisa has had 3 criticals.
Shit off.
I understand.
But I'm not looking in here.
I'll take care of it. Yellow has those 2. Go ahead and go through Yellow.
Alright, 2.
How bad is she?
What are you doing to...
What it was, I don't know.
I'll get a potion.
I need a death roll.
The potion isn't working.
Potion's
Oh,
not
well.
going to help.
What do you mean it's not working?
I can't.
Not going to help. But they do a thing.
This is gonna need to be rolled on then. I can't, if I can heal it. It's a death roll.
Pause. Viola, you feel cold mud on your back, partially soaked from blood, the engagement that happened just moments before. So quiet compared, almost betraying the atmosphere. Your maiden above you, working quickly to bandage your wounds, but you look up and you can feel there's so little blood even left. It's hardly even pouring out. You feel dizzy, your vision blurs. A familiar feeling, unfortunately, but one that you would pay time and time again. You give your life in service to the one who has cared for you and yours, who has shown compassion and love. But at some point, everything gives way, no matter how strong. And you fear that this may be the point in which you do too. And so the dice will decide your fate. You think to all of the things that has happened ever since finding Faye, joining the Radia tribe, meeting the people of Nodis. There's been a lot, ups of downs, maybe more downs than ups, but it's part of the life. It's a struggle, but it's one worth fighting. Having to deal with the Inquisitor of all people, having to fight alongside them, the betrayal, the truth that's been learned. It's more than anyone would have imagined. There's also so much more that you've seen of the world, even just without having to leave the province. Things that you've learned, feelings that you've felt, time that you've spent. Is it all going to end here? Are you going to have to leave them behind? Because once this is over, the Inquisitor's not going to give up. No, it's a temporary truce, an enemy of my enemy. No, you can't leave them alone. You can't leave them with less numbers. She needs everything she can get. And if you fall here, then you would be taking away something that is needed to protect that which you care for and love. With a 14, Vialo, you will not fall here. You will continue to serve and stand in between whatever wants to harm your home from here until whenever comes next. Unpause.
Do you have him?
Permission.
Is he okay?
May I take this one?
Yeah, I got a village.
The lungs are breached.
But then you need to
That's why the potion's not working.
He's rest. This one?
Can't go.
Look.
There's nothing you can do.
Can't go yet.
The lungs have been breached.
There'll be
Child to survive this on her own.
Pause. Lisa is strained. But this is something that you're familiar with. It's always been hard to breathe. Always been hard to speak. But it's always been far too easy to bleed. And even now, harder still to stop the blood. A sight you've become so accustomed to, yet why, now of all times, does it fill you with such dread? And you realize it's because you had started to remember what it felt like to hope, even if only an echo. And while you will not show it on your face, there is fear gripping you. You've come so far. You've done so much. Lisa, as your arms lay at your sides as an unlikely individual holds your wound closed, pressing, desperately holding you together as your life trickles between his fingers. All the hope in the world is not always enough to stop the end. And now, the dice shall decide your fate. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You count and try to breathe. You try to focus on that and that alone, just as you were taught to do, just as you were told. Always breathe. Every single breath is more laborious than anything you've ever known, and it does nothing to stem the fear. Your eyes are closed. You don't want to show them. Your head is down. You cannot let them see how weak you have become. Weak. Everyone told you to be strong. You had to be strong. You needed to become strong. Why couldn't you become strong? And your body betrays you, even as you rebel against it, against cruelty. What little hope you had, you threw at the feet of a man with a gun. And you begged him to save you. You can see the light from Faye. You can see the blood on Blaze's gauntlet. And in a way, you can feel the others nearby. Perhaps that's merely the comfort you try to give yourself. Because that's one thing you've always been good at. You've always known what to tell yourself to make it more bearable. You feel a hand on your shoulder, Lisa, but it is not from those around you. The hand is one very much like your own. The echo of your other half. And it is the one spot of warmth upon you, as all else begins to grow cold. And that's when you remember what it feels like. The greatest form of hope. Love. Love for those who are gone. Love for those who remain. The warmth upon your shoulder begins to spread. And with a 6, Lisa, you slowly lift your head and open your eyes once more.
The lungs have breached. So we have to survive it on our own.
We have to do something. Can't we do something?
There's nothing you can do. Focus on the others.
Failures, you can't hear me. If I have to scream it to the fucking heavens. Keep that one alive.
Spit it up. Spit it up.
Who else is injured?
Good.
Where's Marin? Where's Tang? Tang's there. He's moving. Where's Gordon? Cass.
Cass was holding the phone.
There.
There's Cass.
Go fast.
The Dowie's
Tang, get your ass to Lisa now.
Everyone's walking.
What?
Everyone's well not everyone is
Walking. You're able to gas. Just doesn't mean we can breathe.
Lisa.
You alright, eh? You alright?
My turn.
Yeah, bleeding all over the place. She's one lucky girl. The blood's exhausted.
I have 4. Actually, I need 1 medical roll, but I have 4 majors that have yet to be
My turn
treated.
now then.
Oh, we need 1 roll then?
Alright. I've been here.
Let's see real quick. That 1 medical roll you said was 12, so.
Sure, so tier...
You're going to have to.
Tier 2?
If it was any worse, she would have died by now.
Tier 2. 16 plus 2.
Sorry, wish I could do better, but man, this is what it is.
I saw a woman put on her side in time to spit up the blood. That's why she made it.
Anything else?
Right. That's nice.
I got 3 more majors that need to be done.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna start bandaging? First major?
13 plus 1.
No, this was the only one I looked after.
We did what we could.
The brother of a widow that was dying.
10 plus 1.
I saw.
Don't know if they made it.
And third major.
Fuck off, Cleaver.
That's in there.
Water, drink it.
I do need to get this out.
Spit the first one out and get the blood out your mouth.
So much more.
Not on yourself. Come on, girl.
Are we done?
Good. Second one, you drink it back. Not too much, not too much, not too
See
much.
mine as well. No worries. Thank you for that.
No.
Thank you. You're gonna be okay, Diallo.
You remember?
Where'd our chieftain go?
Rather
He was busy
wonderful.
pointing the breaches.
And it's almost unnerving how easily they can return. After
the
all
wall
that has
goes off.
transpired.
It was regenerated.
What?
Inquisitor said it.
For what it's worth.
Shit. That's not
Actually
good.
felt good fighting at your side again. At least one
It
time.
means that sickness spreading. It's not good.
Memories of
What
this
sickness?
It means we're gonna have to take Arkov's head to kill him.
But they mean sickness.
He is holding on to you gently, but tightly.
We thought it was You're the only ones who saw that.
The thing that I'm pretty sure you've been made aware of.
I'm sure
Shroom
everyone's
one
saw
sickness.
I'll give us a giant fuck off unicorns and whatever the fuck that was in the sky.
What
Now,
happened to
how else would he
Arkham?
regenerate?
Ran. I think the best hold him back. They tosses the sable or nothing.
Then I was there.
See my thing?
Markov had impaled Soma.
Here. Hey, Tang, she's going to hand you a draught. When she calms down, give her this, okay? It's her draught. It'll help her rest.
Keep it inside. Thank you, Blaze.
Jesus Christ.
It's impressive.
The boys is pleased. The boy.
Yeah, he's dead. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get something to eat. I am fucking starving. See you.